Safe like we going up. Fuck them niggas that ain't roll with us. No feast ain't no holding us. Promise it ain't no holding us.
What it is, Boot from the North, back with another interview, baby. And for the second time, I had to bring Money Committee back, man. You feel me? Higher platform, you get what I'm saying? Bigger and better things. To my right, YR3. How you feeling, my guy?
I'm good. What's up, y'all?
To my left, MisterMahad, aka
VSOP,
yeah, I mean?
Mr. Brown Liquor. You know what it is. I'm good, though. I'm blessed. Blessed and highly favored. You know?
Alright, so welcome back, fellas. Thank you for letting me do another interview with y'all. Money Committee, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of Money Committee, how did y'all come up with Money Committee, or who came up with it, or what does it mean? What did it derive from?
Well, originally, I could probably say, well, I was doing music the longest out of everybody. So just from previous groups and people that I was fucking with before, when I brought the idea to YR3, I remember we was at his house and I was just going over names in my head. I was just thinking like, yo, I need something that's catchy, but also something that everybody could relate to, something that everybody would want to possibly, accomplish, possibly, having some, it had to like kind of be universal between everybody, men, women, regardless of race, whatever it was. So I remember I was going over a whole bunch of them. I was thinking like money, cartel, and money. I started saying all this shit, and I just remember he was like, "Yo, nah, that sounds whack," or that sounds too cliche," or "No, it sounds like you trying so hard. It's like you're trying too hard." So once I said Money Committee, I was like, Money Committee. Like I like how that rolled off. Like I like the sound of that. So I mean, he was like, man, I don't know. And I just remember he was sitting there, he started bobbing his head like he was thinking of a rhyme or something. He was like, that Money Committee shit. Yeah, I fuck with that shit. I was like, man, he just gassing it. Then kind of slowly but surely, as I start saying that actual name like in different rhymes and raps and shit like that, it was like, that's when it was like, all right, we can see that it really is catchy and it really is something that can be, incorporated to different things, whether it's, music, videos, clothing, whatever it was. And we could still say that a woman could want to be in Money Committee, of course, because me personally, Money Committee was just always something like, all right, it's a committee of people, a group of people who wants to achieve their goals, but also want to get money at it. Money is kind of one of the highest goals that all of us want to accomplish. So it just kind of, to me, that's what I remember of it coming out to be.
No, for real, let's start from the beginning. The very beginning, where the only person was rapping was you. Yeah, and you just picked everybody up and we like, fuck it, let's go to the studio. I wasn't rapping and everybody else around us, nobody was rapping. You really got everybody else started back up or even started period. So it really started from, he was with a group called Fly Brigade. After that, he left them alone and made his own called Dreamteam. So all of us, it was like at least like a good 10, 12 of us called Dreamteam. Shout out to still them, ain't no off feelings, no none of that. But we was all called Dreamteam for real.
Shout out Dreamteam.
All of us was, hitting the studio like crazy. Like, we was working like crazy. Studio, music video. Everybody just trying this shit out for real. Then after that, I guess they got the hang of it and went their separate ways.
Yeah, because I was just about to ask, like, what happened? What happened to make Money Committee, you feel me, become what it is if it started off as Dream Team?
So like with the Dream Team shit, even though I was bringing, cause me personally, I didn't necessarily want all the attention for myself and shit. Like I didn't always want it to be like, I had all the money, I had all the shine, I did all the videos. So whenever I was talking to just people around the hood, people that was around on Ingleside and all these motherfuckers, it was just like, I wanted people to enjoy the attention with me. So it was just like, all right, fuck it, we all together, Dream Team, we here. I think once people start getting that hang of it and they start realizing like, oh, they can do it, in their minds, it was more like, I can do this without this nigga Mahad there. And so, you know, as you start living your own life, of course, you just as I guess men wanting, you know, to be the man or be number one, they wanted to start their own things and start their own labels and their own fashion lines and things of that nature, which is cool. That's not a problem. But you know, certain individuals, it was just more like, oh, fuck y'all niggas. Like, that's how they was carrying it. It wasn't like, yo, no, I'm starting this, no, but we still gonna be thugging it together. It was like, no, I'm doing this, fuck y'all. So we ain't take no offense to it. It was just like, oh, all right, well, wish y'all the best of luck. Y'all go ahead and do what you do. But we damn sure ain't gonna be calling this Dream Team, since this is how y'all carrying shit. So no, go ahead.
Nah, and with the other Dream Team shit, when it was time to get the LLC, it was a lot of shit that was already like connected to Dream
Team. Yeah. So, and then me just being like, you know, it's a lot of business shit and that I learn about on a daily, weekly basis, even as of now, that I bring forth to him first. But still, you know, I be thinking about it, and when I find out anything businesses, LLCs and shit like that, when I brought it to him, I'm like, yo, this Dream Team shit or whatever we plan on calling this shit. This ain't no just, it's Dream Team and that's it. So I start doing the research on the shit and the LLCs and all these trademarks and shit like that. So when I started researching, I seen that that's a lot of motherfuckers around the country with something Dream Team in it. And I just was like it was just like, yo, it was just too much. It was just too much going on. Like, I was just like, yo, it's too many motherfuckers that's either calling themselves Dream Team Records, Dream Team Music Group, Dream Team Entertainment. It was just so much shit going on. Yeah. So I was like, nah, just based off of what we going through with the niggas we cool with and how they acting, you know what I mean, wanting to start their own shit, and from us doing research and us seeing how many, you know, what?
Some with the other groups, some started their own thing, and some with the other groups.
Yeah. Just like everybody kind of just went their own way for real, which was no problem. Like, we ain't really take no offense to it. I definitely ain't take no offense to it. No. But when they started their own shit, they started to see how hard this shit was. It wasn't just no, this is the label and I'm gonna go to the studio. Nah, it's a lot more that go into it other than just going to the studio, like purchasing beats and artwork and the promoting, the marketing, all that shit. It's a lot of shit that go into it. Honestly, writing and recording a song is the easy part of the process. They didn't understand that at that time, but once they ventured off and got their own shit, you know, they started to realize it. But still, they still doing their own thing. There's no problem. Salute to them. You know, much respect. But just at that time, because everybody, you know, went their own way, me and him, we still, you know, stuck together. We was like, all right, we gonna create our own shit.
And that's how the Money Committee thing came.
Money Committee shit. And then that happened. And we was in the living room, and I was going over the names, and then that's when he was like, no, that's whack. And once I said Money Committee, he was like, and he said a little rhyme in his head, like it was just a freestyler shit. He was like, the Money Committee. Shit, I could fuck with that shit. I was like, all right, so bet. So then I start putting that shit in every rhyme, every fucking shit. Money Committed to this.
No bullshit. That's how the first video even came about.
For real.
Yeah.
Real talk. Music wise, you know, actually going to the studios as frequently, having that great access to all these people, that definitely slowed down. But in return, it made not only me and him, but just artists as a whole, it made you start researching and seeing how you can record music without going to the studio. Yeah. So in a sense, I think that's how he was able to, you know, look at different apps where he could record on the apps. And, you know, people start researching and investigating how much studio equipment costs so they can buy their own shit. And you know what I mean, like no, I'm dead ass.
No
like,
bullshit, you right?
No bullshit. No because bullshit. If I'm used to going to guy A and B all the time, guy A, guy B, I'm going to them all the time, and now Corona hit, and everybody is scared of being around people. Am I not supposed to record? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's a million apps that you can record on. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, so just naturally, a lot of artists, musicians, not only rappers, singers, whoever, they start looking at all these other ways for them to produce music. So with me personally, I started looking at all of them. The what's it called? Rap Chat,
yeah.
Rap Chat. App called Voicey. That's one of the first ones and shit that I found out about last year. You know, and then as I'm doing that, I'm like, all right, so I'm kind of entertaining and keeping my skill up, but also now, well, shit, I still can't go to the studio. Let me see how much this shit costs. So I start pricing the laptops and the mics and the soundproof this and all these things to where, all right, if I purchase this thing on myself, by myself, I now have instant access to this studio and I can record and I can do this. I can still send this session to somebody and they can mix and master it, but at least I can record and do all that shit right here in the comfort of my house.
Right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.